I just right now.
Right, let's see what we got.
Sensei, how's it going?
It's been better. The kids have no patience. They see a paintbrush and sandpaper and they take off. I just wish they could see the forest for the trees, you know what I mean?
Maybe you can give them a demonstration, Give me old razzle-dazzle.
I'm gonna draw something different today.
That's not a bad idea.
No. Daniel, I was kidding.
Think about it. Valley Fest is huge. You know how much business this event always drives to the
Okay,
dealership?
gotcha.
If I could just get those eyeballs on the dojo.
You could siphon business from our dealership?
No,
Got what I want to draw.
Synergize. Synergize. A karate demonstration. Right here. The students and Sensei of Miyagi-Do Karate as brought to you by LaRusso.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's a homework.
Beaver.
It's the customers.
Lumberjack Beaver. Lumberjack Beaver. Call him Lumberjack Beaver.
Donut shops throwing away critters. But you keep your paws off my bounty.
You just be homeless somewhere else.
You taking me home?
Yeah, you wish.
Wow.
I gotta tell you, it doesn't look good. LaRusso training your son like his own.
Makes me a good servant.
Not sure how you put up with that. You should be training that boy.
It's never gonna happen, all right?
Hey, never say never, okay? I never thought I'd see Cobra Kai again in my life. It took my best student to remind me that anything is possible. I guess it's good you still got that Mexican.
Miguel's from Ecuador.
6-1. Better hope that LaRusso doesn't sink his mitts into him.
What's going on? Let's go for a ride. Good, huh? Secrets of chopped onions. Sound keeps it simple. We don't have veggie cream. It's the hot grills of quality chop. See that building over there? Hospital? That's where Robbie was born. February 4th, 2002. It was a Monday. His mom was in labor for 17 hours. That's been crazy. Damn sure was. I wasn't there. My mom had just died. It was a real mess. Never knew my father since she was all I had. Next thing I know, I'm gonna be a dad. Scared the shit out of me. So instead of being up there, welcoming him into the world, I was down here soaking up the booze from a 3-day bender, trying to get the courage to walk across the street. I failed my kid on his very first day in school. I've been failing him every day since. Scissors are so soft, you don't have to tell me. No, I should have told you a long time ago. It's one of the most painful things in my life. One of the best things has been teaching you. And I want you to know, no matter what happens.
Yeah. We got some people coming up. Oh. Who's this?
I'll always have your best interests at heart.
Yeah, we got Apologetic. We got the other guy. That's kind of different. All right. Oh, the other guy came first.
Yeah, give me.
What
قدام شنو التعزم؟
قدام شنو؟ ما في قدام اي شيء، قدام انت.
ايوه انا apologic جنا يوغندا. انا apology يا مين.
Eune ya wele ta galana jana
انت جنا
Uganda.
يوغندا اجك انت جنا يوغندا. انت قاعد في رواندا هناك.
Ana jana Junub ana ma jana Uganda ya mak.
انت من رواندا.
Ana ma min Rwanda, ana guide fi Rwanda, ana ma min Rwanda. Ana min Junub, ana guide fi Rwanda. So ana ma min Rwanda.
انت ما بقيت citizenship تاع رواندا؟
Ana ma citizen with Rwanda.
ايوه انا ما عرفت، قال الجنوبي كله بقى citizenship تاع رواندا.
Do you want
Ah,
انت there؟
non ma fi iya zola algairo citizenship bito ina. Ina kule Junubin, we still have our passports. None of us has changed the citizenship.
ايوه شنو
We're just
الجنوبي؟
here, Asma. Ina guide in the bus talata itnen sana and we go back to Junub just for the school. Just talata itnen sana.
يلا انت بقرا شنو؟
بقرا.
Ana gara jere lo. Ana Molana.
بقرا بتاع قانون؟
Ay ganun na ana Molana.
ايوه لما تكون هناك انت لما تمشي مزر انت تكون بقرا بتاع قانون؟
بقر.
Ay ke.
يصير بكرة بقر.
ايوه انت ما لقى جنوبي اسكت ساكت.
Ana ma gara fam zada. Ita gar bagar wala
ما انت بقرا. انت مش بقرا؟
ana bagra ana ma bagra.
انا قصيد لك انت قول باللغه بتاع عرب ولا بقول عرب بتاع جنوب السودان ده بقول شنو؟ So you
Agara.
studying anyway in other way around.
Ana gara ini ay.
اي
بقر. I was like listening, huh?
يلا يا
Anyway,
جنوبي.
Junub, what's up?
Nothing much, man. I just took a break. I was there this morning. People came, few people came, left. People came, left. I saw TikTok is dying these days. I think it's time to go back to Twitter.
Even me, it's my first day. It's my first day again. I've been off like for 3-4 days.
An apology. I never see you like for almost 3 months.
On TikTok.
You
Not TikTok. Yeah, in TikTok, yeah.
where else would you
I'm
be?
going to be off even like give me just 1 week. They have given us some holidays of 3 weeks, so I want to be enjoying my life this time peacefully.
No, I
No
haven't seen
class.
for almost 3 months. 3 months. The last time I met you in the Junubi thing here, and then you know Nariman, the one the other thing, like he, and then you showed that thing you Rwanda.
Nagari Kuliyom by Junobi. You're the one who is not here. Nagari Kuliyom. Asal Junobi.
Let. Nah,
Asal Junobi.
He's here. Every day.
Allah wait. Asal Junobi.
He's here every day. So, and what's the problem with that? Yeah, what's it called? Apologetic. Pichog, what's going on? You're giving Ugandan. What is this?
Ana ma barf.
ما زول كان قاعد زول يا جنوبي
تفضل.
زول كان قاعد في قول لي شنو كان قاعد في وقت داك كان قاعد في قول لي شنو واتس اسمه بتاع رواندا
Kigali.
Ana
apology
got for Rwanda.
legali or legali yeah
Kigali.
Kigali yeah you were there that was 3 months past you know
He's still there. He's studying.
No, it was. I think you were talking about last year. Last year, I went back to Uganda for holidays for Christmas holidays. Then I took like 3 weeks and I came back.
okay that's why now that's Kigali or something like that the one Rwanda thing see cover the city and then you were there and apology and then that thing happened yeah Nyankoy Joe la shino
Na?
Nyankoy Chayo
Nyan kayo ka na?
Chal Nariman
Ako. Luel gali nyan kayo?
Chay Nyankoy
Ana ma barf bidda.
ما بعرف والله ده كلام صح
Oh, Galo,
No.
she said she's my sister?
huh
Did she tell you that she was my sister?
no
I don't
because
have
you
a
guys in the
sister.
same hood that your sister at the same time
Oh, she's in Kigali.
yeah
Ah, nah, bro. We have a lot of South Sudanese in Kigali. I don't know them. Ana ma
yeah
barf mon kul.
her name is Nariman Narwalla or whatever it's like
Oh, أنا ما بعرف
People
أنا
like
ما بعرف.
Tanglareb, you know, like اسم Tanglareb.
She's on TikTok.
Oh. Yeah, she's on TikTok. Yeah, we are almost like 800,000 South Sudanese here, so I don't know all of them.
800,
Yeah?
800,000?
Yeah, we are many.
What? That's a big. That's
800,000.
almost a million.
Yeah, almost a million here.
But they're
Damn,
not.
Australia only have like 3,000, like, you know, Sudanese, South Sudanese.
Huh?
With bone,
3,000?
with no bone. Yeah. 3,000 only. 3,000 almost going to 4,000 South Sudanese.
Oh, you're bullshit.
In Australia.
Yeah. And most of them, like 300 or almost like 1,000 get locked up now, like in the jail. And then people like waiting for detention and all this stuff.
3,000 Australia.
To be deported, but, you know, Australia doesn't recognize South Sudan and all this stuff.
We have more than 3,000. That's crazy. 3,000?
3,000 is too small, bro. Maybe you're saying 300,000.
Who? Like in Australia here, it's only maybe you can find a family by 300, you know?
No, but DMX, ita got a farm, ajal ta gal kala masa.
أنا قاعد أتكلم شنو؟ أنا قلت like when you go like 3,000, yeah? Yeah, 300 been locked up. Not even 300. Maybe you go to 400 now. Just locked up in the jail, yeah?
Are you saying that in Australia you have less than 3,000 South Sudanese?
Less than that.
Ah.
People know each other, man.
3,000 ita lata alif ya zol. 3,000 ita lata alif.
So, okay. You will know, like Sudanese know each other. Like wherever you are from, you know, they know each other. Even any state, they know you. Yeah, it's very short. It's very short number here. And then including people coming from New Zealand this before, like they've been in New Zealand.
DMX كم نفر في ملبورن؟
في ملبورن هسه حاليا
أيوة.
if you count it,
Yeah.
ما بوصل لك ألف.
Okay, ألف ملبورن. Okay, كم نفر في سيدني؟
سيدني ممكن ما وصل لك ألف كمان.
900.
Demasa.
Yeah.
900.
يلا بعد كده تقسم الولاء.
كم نفر في بريسبن؟
في كم نفر في بريسبن؟ like سوداني.
Yeah.
Very short.
How much?
like you can find almost like نص ألف بس يعني
500.
500 ولا حاجة زي كده صح؟
Without the other states, we didn't.
يلا تمشي بيس ممكن تلقى لك أكتر 300. يلا تجي ساوث أستراليا تلقى لك ممكن
That means more than
300 ولا
3,000
500.
is nothing, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, your math
Yeah.
is wrong. It's more than 3,000.
دقيقة. أنا قلت لك أكتر من 3,000 ما بتلقى السودانيين هنا لأنه 3,000 ده في إنه جزء منهم يقومهم خدتهم في detention center.
Oh,
Yeah.
baggy في سجن. Okay, that maybe okay.
قاعدين في detention center. لو حسبته في detention center بتلقى تقريبا أكتر منهم قاعدين هناك بس.
أي.
خدتهم بس حدود يوم من أيام يفكهم ما يفكهم ونازل يعني أسرتهم قاعدين أمهاتهم أخواتهم قاعدين حاجة زي كده. شفت؟ An apology do you understand Arabic or no?
We understand.
أنا قاعد فاهم.
أيوة. So ما أقول أنا ما قاعد أتكلم سريع. I can speak English at the same time but
Today,
No, it's okay, I'm getting you.
yeah.
With your math.
يلا هناك بقول له شنو؟ yeah. يلا بقول له شنو جنوبي and then apology لأنه الموضوع بتاع الحكومة بتاع أستراليا هنا ده لما خطوا السودانيين ده يعني في ناس سودانيين يا صغار زاد ولدهم هنا ده they add more number you know to be population of South Sudanese لكن جزء منهم يا صغار خطهم لك في السجن برضو لأنه ما قاعد يسمع كلام لأنه قول له شنو
You know why it makes no sense to me is because here in Rwanda we are more than 8,000, almost going to 9 or 10,000. But
Yeah.
you're now saying Australia there are less than 3,000 South Sudanese.
yeah search it I swear I'm not gonna lie to you just search it and then you will know see how much population of South Sudanese or Sudanese in thing we're not gonna include the Arab people the North Sudanese the one in
Even me when I was saying South Sudanese, I was not including Arabs. If I'm to include Arabs, the Sudanese are more than South Sudanese here. Sudanese, Chadians, these ones that we speak the same language with, they are more than us.
yep And then, like, if you search it now in Australia, go to Google and then find out how many, like, South Sudanese as being refugees or asylum seekers that being here and then granted PR in Australia or being citizenship in Australia. You'll find it. And then you will find it.
I see. I will see that.
You will go to calculation of thing Australia. And then if you
So,
want to go
Junubi,
next day, huh?
sorry, Junubi, have you seen the other thing of US that I told you now how it is making news all over
Yeah,
US
now,
and South Sudan?
now it makes sense. You know, I was thinking that the government was Hukuma Kunta and the Guruj. They gave this guy paid money and travel document. I was thinking about it, didn't make sense. But now I know that America just effed up. That's it.
Yes, they're trying to bully us, bro.
And what actually happened, they mixed up the document or whatever, because now that guy Goering, the one they sent is still coming. they just, but let me tell you right now, I know that America is by mistake, because there's a guy from Maryland, from the US, he's deported to El Salvador by mistake.
Yeah, that one has happened. Yeah. So also, like, this Trump administration is fucking up. I saw a guy from America who really put this in an understanding. It was like the first bunch was like 24. These 24 were alleged to be South Sudanese, but South Sudan went and did its work and realized that out of the 24, 21 of them were South Sudanese. Those ones were accepted. They're in South Sudan right now. And then there was one Sudanese. And then that guy called Goering, because Goering was being asked. Then I think he mentioned the name Goering because it's a common name, but there was no whatever to back it up that is really a South Sudanese. And then there's the other Congolese also. But now the funniest thing is this: Africans online are attacking us South Sudanese. Oh, you can't even accept a Congolese, yet you guys, you're all over. You're in East Africa. As if we were deported. We were not deported from the US to Uganda. If Junubi is like, if you're to get deported right now from where you are, and then you say that Ugandan, do you think the Ugandan government will accept you? No.
An apology. I just wanted to say something, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, U.S. politicians, they're trying to make like South Sudan as like, what's called the hub, where they can deport any other African, yeah?
Yeah. Because our government, Hukuma Betana de Taban, Hukuma Betana Taban.
Our government accepted that one, So that means they're gonna deport any other national of other African.
DMX,
They would deport them to South Sudan.
DMX, he was returned. They didn't accept him. They didn't accept
Yes.
him.
Yeah, let me talk first. And then
Our government.
yeah.
Go ahead.
And then like what happened with the South Sudan, the reason South Sudan reject that one, because what happened here, if you gotta deport people, because South Sudan, we share in the fair. Fair is enough, yeah? If you deport our own citizen, that's fair enough. But you're deporting other citizen to our country, we're not like, station like we gotta be like that, like, okay, this is Congolese, send it there. This is this one, send it there. That's South Sudan rejected in that place. And then America is gonna abuse, like, South Sudanese being there as a citizen at the same time. They gotta abuse them. They gotta say, hey, look, this is South Sudanese, we can deport them back. Even you do one mistake in America, they will deport you straight away.
The bigger mishkila bitana, because you are trying to bully us as a country. So if they say they will revoke all our visas, it's no problem, because South Sudan, what is South Sudan gaining from the US?
Yeah, the Kalam Farak Sakit, that's what I say. Like, I'm not happy even with that one. America could go to themselves, yep, and then South Sudanese, they're gonna come home. They can come home, but they're not gonna get deported to come home. You can't deport our people that to come home, And that's what South Sudan trying to say, That's a simple thing.
I hope they just don't ban. I hope our government stands on that, because we are going to be receiving criminals from Uganda, from Congo, from Sudan, from Eritrea, being brought into our country now. Because these people being deported, most of them have criminal cases, they have criminal background, so they should go back to their respective countries. We already have enough problems in our country. So
Aywa, ma dere nasa tanin, dere nasa nihna lamma yod انا قدامك لو مجرم انا بقول ودوني دولتي انا بعمل sign paper. You know, immigration under UN under section of 12 section of Geneva Convention. انت لما تعمل ورقه زي ده تمضى انت مشيت دوله ثانيه صح؟ yeah. زول قاعد في امريكا هناك لان امريكا doesn't recognize UN. America doesn't recognize ICC. America doesn't recognize anything. But America هو دارنيكي يزول دارنيكو. شفت؟ لكن ساوث السودان ما يكون دولة دارنيكو كمان بيقولوا شنو how it's called the immigration all this bullshit yeah. خليه يجيب جنوبين دل قالوا جنوبين دل تعرف لو بقى راسه جو هناك في امريكا بيجي ساوث السودان بيردوه
ما في مشكلة. if you deport a جنوبي who is a criminal that is our person you can bring them back. ما في مشكلة. لكن لو ما جنوبي هنا ما دايرين yeah that's what I mean like ما دايرين لأن أمريكا هسه حاليا قال we suspended this one and we suspended that. That's bullshit. والله ده كلام فارغ ساكت. I don't even agree for that one. You know? I don't even that
agree.
is what happened. DMX, that is what happened when your government is weak. You know, you can easily be bullied. Your government is corrupt, is weak, it cannot. But at least this time, our government, I'm proud of them.
Government is not weak. Like with South Sudanese, we accept the right thing. We give you fair, you know. Hey, this is yours. This is yours. If I win money, I give you 50 and then I give the other 50. That's how government is. And that's how South Sudanese is, yeah? If our people, that's fine. But you're getting other people coming in, like, you know, America, the thing, anyone is like, you know, it's Africa. And then they dope them in South Sudan. That's not how we're not going to go for that one. If you bring our people, yeah, we're happy with it. You know, your motherland. You know, you're never going to reject it. That's your motherland. You know, if South Sudanese, even if I was in America, I got deported, I would choose my country, send me back to South Sudan. If South Sudan government doesn't accept me, that's it. Then I will choose another place I go. You know, that's how.
There's no way the South Sudanese government will refuse you DMX because
as a South
you will have
Sudanese,
to, when you show that you're a South Sudanese, your parents are from South Sudan, you were born in South Sudan or whatever. Our government has no choice. They will have to accept you back.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Right. But I mean, like when you gotta send another foreigners, how we gonna accept that?
When they ask you, what is your name? My name is Garang Nimere. Garang Nimere, what is your father's name? You don't even know. Your clan, you don't even know, and you want us to accept it.
Yeah. Anchol kana ngi kichal nga Garang na kichal ngo like kilono. Yeah. That's how it work like that. And everyone gotta go the same thing. Like you gotta go, not even Isimu Rubai, you gotta go to your grandparent. You know, what's your last thing, you know? And then when you send somebody there, like that's what South Sudan refused because like when you send like I know they send Congolese, they send all this stuff. You know, Israel did that one before. You know, Israel did it.
Even let me tell you, during Christmas, some issue happened here. It's about Nas Al Gad Fishad there. They fought with Rwandans and beat Rwandans up. But now Rwandese thought that these were South Sudanese and it was all over social media that these people should be deported. But then later, the government of Rwanda investigated and found out that Nazeza Dema Junubin, the Nas Fishat, but because Tabar of Junubin, ku Sudanese, ku Chadians, we speak the same language. So what happened? Yeah. The government of Rwanda came and apologized and prosecuted those who did that. Taina?
Yeah.
And those Monkama Junubin, the Nas Fishat.
Udala mishkala hum mogul gal Junubin kaman, sir?
Okay. Because it's that one I could not blame it on the people that say South Sudanese because South Sudanese and Chadians, we speak the same language. Most of us, we almost look like each other. So it was all about language. They had them talking and they were like, yup, we have heard South Sudanese talking about this. And also, there were times where South Sudanese fight. So Rwanda is a country that if you come here and involve in fights and do this, they will deport you.
It's straight away, yeah.
Straight away.
But,
so,
yeah. And I'm not going to lie to you, even that time before in Egypt, yeah? They call it interboard. I think that's what called interboard or something like that. Like it doesn't even make sense in English, you know? Interboard. Interboard or something like that. But doesn't make sense. Like supposed to be deportation. So before Egyptian used to do this one, yeah? because they were like, the Arab, and then they were supporting that, the North Sudan thing. And then Junubin back in the day, like back in the day, 19 something. And I'm not gonna lie to you, an apology. Sudanese before, when Junubin, they used to go like, South Sudan, before South Sudan being put in history, but they will say like we've been assaulted on all this stuff, yeah. And then when they go to Egypt, people, they used to, like you at home, they come and collect you from home, pop, 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 and then they put you in the jail, and then from then they deport you back to Sudan. And then from Sudan again, you have to do your thing. A lot of people, they change their mind, they go through Libya and all this stuff, yeah? And Libya at that time was a good country, yeah? A lot of Junubin, they went through Libya, they went to America, people went to Europe,
Most of them go to Europe. That is nowadays called desperate journey, where you cross the Mediterranean Sea to Europe.
Now the Arab people, the one desperate, the one they desperate themselves, they can die in the ocean just to go to Italy. Yeah. But before, even if you search it now, you will never find South Sudanese in UK. You never find them. Either you find them in America or Canada, or you find them in Australia or New Zealand.
We have South Sudanese in the UK now, but the community is small compared to South Sudanese in Australia.
Small. But if you sound like Arab, if you sound North Sudan, you find a lot of them there. Many of them.
And let me tell you, after the war, after the overthrow of Bashir and then Burhan and these guys started the war, a lot of Sudanese have gone to the UK. A lot of them. Even more than South Sudanese right now in the UK.
Since 1956, and then that's what it's called, like before, like the president of Sudan, when Sudan used to have the other flag. That's back in the day when he went to meet the Queen. That's why all now the North Sudanese now in UK, and they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. They're not even helping. They're not helping anything at all. But they only just like stay.
Nas the Kaslanin. Nas Northern Sudan demon Kaslanin as well.
Shadid. And I agree with you. And I'm not gonna say anything. Those are Sami has to Nas Kaslanin. Chitta. المهم انا ماشي حمام كده، انا بجي راجع، خليكم قاعدين هنا. انت جنوبي ده قاعد يرسم ساكت بس.
عشان
انت قاعد ترسم صح؟
عرفت وهو كلم معه هلي وانا بتكلم هلي وانا. I said okay fine. I let you talk. You wanted to talk.
لا go ahead. انا ماشي حمام بس. Go ahead يا جنوبي. Let's talk.
امشي. Don't forget غسل يد بعد الحلصة.
اوكي حسود ما في مشكلة.
Yeah,
I'll do.
But what's going on, man. I was just looking. Woof. The way that lady spoke, and I also saw the situation. But that lady, I think she's based in the U.S. By the way, that lady is the first one to talk and defend South Sudan and to speak in a diplomatic way. The people back home, nothing.
I'm proud of her, Junubi. I'm too proud of her.
Good job. She explained it well, so in a way international people can understand. And they can also have respect, and they can also all come together. Oh, this is wrong. And they're looking at the government. You guys, Nas Qatar, you're bullying on this new nation. The way she spoke, she did good job, man. I was actually happy, and she made it very clear. That's what I saw as well, which was also good. After that, because everyone's people are thinking, oh my goodness, this government transition, they're doing stuff. They're playing games. And then she said, no, we've had good terms. And she said, even, this is an isolated incident. This is something that happened one time. She didn't point fingers. She just said, like, it's a simple incident. I don't know why you guys decided to do that. She just threw it at them. You guys are being unprofessional and everything. And then after, now I think Marco Rubio, he's feeling embarrassed. He made a big mistake. He's realizing now he's making
It's embarrassing because this is not all about South Sudanese, Junubi. There's a guy that I saw where a mistake happened within the papers, and he found himself in a prison in Venezuela.
Yeah, the American guy.
Yeah, I'm back.
So that is why she said you're being unprofessional, which was not new because they have been doing this, and the American people are aware of this. But what is paining me Is African people coming for ourselves, defending our country? And like, oh, so now Africans are rejecting other Africans. This is a criminal. Let him go back to his country. If he wants to come to South Sudan, he can come legally. There's no problem.
This guy didn't want to come. He said that, oh, I was at my free will. He didn't want to come to South Sudan.
Yeah.
Look, we're not gonna use South Sudan as a hub, like where it's just an airport to drop all the other foreigners of the other South Africa. If they're gonna drop all the South Sudanese, it's okay. Yeah, we accept that one. Yeah, and that's South Sudan's will never reject that one. But you gotta use like America gotta use like South Sudan as the hub. They're gonna drop other people like like other nation of the African nation. Doesn't make sense. You understand? Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So if you gotta collect all the South Sudanese, but when you gotta do it, if they gotta do it, that means they gotta use it. If South Sudan gotta accept it, okay, bring my people back. That means anyone like civilian there, like just in the street, they kidnap that civilian, and then they can make database. They can say make database. Go to computer. This person is criminal. We gotta send them back. America is a racist country. I know that one. 100%.
About it,
It is racist country.
When Obama, do you know that? Let me tell you one thing. Obama has done more deportation than Trump, but Obama's deportation was professional. Like there was no such mistakes. Even during Obama, there were other South Sudanese that were also deported, but not in large number.
No, they
but
did because
Obama's
they did.
deportation,
Yeah.
yes, they did. Obama has deported more people than Trump, but Obama was being professional.
Yeah. I understand that one, and I understand you think an apology. Like I got my friend before, yeah. They went from Egypt. They went under UN, they're under UN, and then UN select them, and then they went to America and all this stuff. They're supposed to go behave themselves, yeah. You've been saving time in Egypt, like almost 6 years or 8 years in Egypt, yeah. And then your mom and your dad trying to do best for you, and then you went there to America. And then these people went there to do a lot of things, a lot of trouble. And then they locked up, and then after they get locked up, and then they send them back. And I know that's my friend before, like I know them well, They send them back to Junub Sudan, and then what happened to them? Even they haven't sent them back to Junub Sudan. They send them to Egypt. And then before they have to go to Egypt, they have to go underground, and then they have to go through Khartoum, and then they go South Sudan. And then they're doing good now. I know this is my friend.
The colonel's your friend. DX Samantha, the colonel's your friend, Alas. I don't know. How many times do you have to tell us he's your friend? But anyway, Adi, continue. That's my friend. I'm laughing, sorry. But he's not the only one. There's many Janubi. When they go to America, they get. I think they're getting influenced by the Black Americans. Black Americans show them the wrong way, and they become, I want to be like Black American, and then they get deported. This is what's actually happening, by the way. That's what's actually happening. These Black Americans, they show them the wrong way, and then these people get excited, and next thing you know, boom! They act like Black Americans. Black Americans go to jail, and then they get out. But the Janubian, you're from where? You're from South Sudan? Assalamu alaikum. Get back to your country. Go back to Africa. That's what happens. Yeah.
Aswani jib Naria Janubi. Naraman got Hanak.
Let her request. I know you sent her invite. Let her request. Can't see a request. Let her request.
اسمها ناري بالعربي.
She's not requesting.
ناري والله.
Let her request, DMX. You request, okay. If you don't request, almost she's private. Yeah, sorry, Malish. You actually don't want to come up, Malish. You don't want to come up for you. You don't want to come up for you.
استفدت صعود الليلة جنوب ولا شنو هذا؟ تعالك دمنو عمل ايش يا حاجة ده؟
What? She don't come up to you?
القياد حق نانا قالت حق
Let her.
يا وجه
السلام عليكم
نور والله
يا هلا.
يا حنا اخبارك؟
تمام، كيف انت؟
نتكلم مع الجنوبي ده راسه مولع دار له نور.
أنا بعرف. Jinobi, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
I'm fine. Long time. I miss you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who you are. I recognize your voice. But why you change your account?
No, I didn't change, but I have two accounts.
Okay. Oh, this is Boo Boo. Boo Boo?
Is this Boo Boo?
No, Nariman.
No, she's not the one. She's not the one. That's not Boo Boo's voice.
It's not a man.
Guys, man, Nariman. That's why I say, kichongo apology.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nariman, the one like live with you, like in the same hood.
What?
Yeah.
Calm down, man.
The same one?
Yeah, Nariman.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, hey. I mean, DMX, you need to calm down with that. What do you mean living the same? They don't know each other.
Well, they're gonna introduce each other though.
You need to you're becoming like it's Mushunu. You're becoming
Canceling.
You're becoming like Dozo. You know Dozo?
There's no those that come on.
Dozo, this is another guy.
Those of Jake Bitaja Alga, this Congolese who claims is Zande.
He's definitely Congo.
You never know.
Malaysia.
Call it who?
Yeah, Dimitri. Jinobi, I'll get back. I got a call.
Mashonita.
Okay.
Tell the nigga no.
Jani Mukalama.
Tell the nigga you're busy.
Oh my God.
Nariman mashinu masalin bidda nawam jaman. Yalla anna.
والله شنو علينا جو بارد هنا ده وترقبت أسرة. أنا قاعد ناكل نستحمى نجي ننوم ما عندي أي حاجة.
بجد
أمم.
بطانية كمان في راسه.
What the hell?
أي.
Okay.
Let's not forget to like the like tap, double tap, guys. Let's push the likes up.
Yalla Jinobi one sitta be كرتيات دي تاقدر.
انت امشي وانا مع
أنا؟
كلام بطانية.
أنا أتكلم مع جنوبي.
انت قاعد تتكلم مع بطانية. بطانية في شنو في بطانية تاني؟ You're talking all this bed cover. Huh? Yeah, I'm just finishing my thing. I'm busy. I came to draw. Tell your story, next. Tell us why you think which has more criminals, the U.S. or
I don't have any story يا جنوبي. So maybe أنا ممكن أمشي لايف تاني.
Huh? You're running away from Narwan. Why are you running from Narwan?
Why are you running?
Why are you running from Narwan?
Why are you running?
Why are you running from
نور والله أنا ما جاري منه. She's on the phone.
Oh. And you're not there with her? خلاص. ليه كده؟
نار والله قاعد في قول له شنو في كينشاسا ولا قول له شنو عاصمة بتاع رواندا.
Hey, I want to ask you, D-Max, since you started coming on TikTok Live, how many phone numbers did you get?
Follow.
No, how many phone numbers did you get since you started doing the live?
No, not at all, Mike.
No. Come on, tell us. There's some women who came complaining, this guy, why is he asking for my phone number? I was asking, how many phone numbers did you get? Any no success? Zero success?
5,000. What number do you want?
No. I'm asking you, how many numbers did you get successfully?
Like, how many number do you want anyway? Do you want 5,000? I can give you 5,000.
No, probably because some people were complaining to me. This guy, why is why is he asking for my number? I don't know him. Who is this guy? The DMX. I said, DMX,
Of course, she doesn't know me. Of course, she doesn't know me.
That's David.
Why would I complain?
That's David. Don't know David. DMX. That's like that.
Asani,
Huh?
if she's not jealous, why she complain?
She didn't like it. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, Asma
She
Jama, just 1 minute. I'm going to drop. I'll be back just a moment. Not even
No,
just some
I
seconds.
was
I'll be
going
back.
an apology.
He's coming.
An apology ده كمان مشاكل تاني.
Mashakal? Well, he didn't have Mashakal. He just told you he's coming back. هو محترم يقول أنا ما فاصل ونواصل بس.
أنا بعرف الولد ده معنا في
عارفه؟
نفس الجامعة.
ها؟
إيه.
يقرا معك؟
مهم.
وما لهم في أطرش قال راسه فوقه قطية ولا
كيف يعني؟
مدلة تلقى در له لبن شنو؟ قاعد تعمل فور لبنكم كيف نرمى؟
أنا ما بعرف. قاعدين نشرب اللبن جاهز يعني.
أنت يا جنوب أنت بالرسم حقك ده؟
جنوبي ده شنو طفر شين زي ده؟
عشان قاعد بزي في دريم بتاعك.
عشان شنو؟
نرمان أنت تعرف جنوبي ده
أنا
العرب
ما
كيف؟
أعمل شنو؟
ده زوج العرب.
he's a good guy.
It's a good guy.
Very funny game.
أنا كيف جنوبي؟
Wow. I support other Janubi like you said before.
يعني كورين ده بيجيبوا بيركبوا كده
جنوب أنا
طوال.
قاعد من جوا قاعد أكبس لك أنت ما تديني لا حتى زر 5 ما تديني.
انت شنو؟
رحمتات.
5 شيء ولا 5 شنو يا شنو؟ 5 يا تو.
Dad gave him 5 roses.
Roses. ماشي تشيل 5 roses وتشتري فول ولا شنو next؟ شنو مع 5 roses؟ He sent.
Thank you.
Yeah,
مرة سجلت مرة واحد.
قلب عديل.
أي.
نرمان. عشان أنا جنوبي أنت قلت ده أرخمت بنانا ما شلت في فيسبوك ده شنو ده كمان ولا في تيك توك.
yeah, you're looking about my person. He's my guy.
شتمتنا والله.
Oh, let me make the eyes. I make the eyes, then you can see what I'm talking about, what I can see. Make the eyes. Make the eyes. Make the eyes.
أنت قاعد جد مع نفسك ولا شنو؟
Okay, see that? It's done. Those are the eyes. Happy. On this. Ah, nice. Whew. Let me make the. Make some stuff. Make some stuff. Then we got it good. Good. Ah, that's perfect. And after that, I want to make some other ones. Let me make something else. I'm gonna make some shading, and then I'm done. Shading. Now you can see this. I saw that DMX, and I متأرسم من zero. Now you see what I created.
شنو قاعد تعمل ده جاكوش ده؟
I want to make some monster creatures for fighting.
يا ما أقول لك جاكوش.
ممكن مصارعة ولا حاجة زي ده. أنت عارف مصارعة؟
مصارعة
بتاع ذا روك وهوك هوجن وناس حاجة زي دي.
ايه ما قلت لك جاكوش جت جابانيز ذاك الزمان نقول له شنو
اسمه يوكوزونا لكن ده زول سمين.
حجم العالي ايه
ده زول سمين. ده زول سمين لكن لسه زول دي وش ده عضلات. عضلات. I'm gonna make the shading.
انت اسمعني يا جنوبي ما تعمل مسلسل حبه.
يا من وقت مسلسل انت ما شفت في التايم لاين بتاعي عندي مسلسل.
ها
انت ما شفت التايم لاين بتاعي في مسلسل بتاعي.
انت اعمل مسلسل جيب صوتي فوقه كمان. انا ممكن امثل لك كمان بصوت عندي اصوات كميه يا زلمه.
ما مشكله I don't mind. We can do it. Okay.
اسمعني انا عندي 3 دي في الكمبيوتر حقي كمان برضه هنا.
لكن انا بحب 2 دي ما بحب 3 دي.
ها
والله ما بحب 3 دي يا باشا.
لا 3 دي ترسم حاجات ده كله.
يا
لكن برضه
جنوبي جنوبي تعمل فيك زمان قال أنا ما بعرف عربي يعني قال تتكلم مع ديمكس عربي نظيف.
انا علمت من دي ماكس عشان هو انجليزي طبعا.
بوشت نانيا
نانيان. What are you gonna say? Nyanyan ولا شو؟
نارمان قصدي يا نارهت
نار عميان ولا انت قلت شنو؟
انا بولجي يا زهرة السهلين. انا بولجي يعني كده شي نيار امين شي نيار شنو هنا شيني
كويس كويس.
ها
I don't know how كويس.
إلا جامع كان ين.
Yeah, of course, we have a lot of South Sudanese at the same university, so I don't know all of
anyway. So la barapin a little bit. So Naraman jam tong jing kaman.
أجل مشكلة but كويس.
Koinde jam kan yen den.
يوم بقول لونين.
Atopi.
I love it.
Big well. يا نارمان
أيوة
نتكلم ما تعرف روتانا طبعا.
وين أنا ما بعرف روتانا.
كذاب ساكت.
Everybody knows things that in your head.
أيوة
يا أخي قال لك يا تزول ما يا تجنوب ما أعرف روتانا. حتى زاد أخوانا البرابرة ده برضه نط فوق لأنه ده يتكلموا شنو روتانا كمان.
لا يا علي أنت قال الناس كلهم بعرفين روتانا ولا شو؟
أنا ما أعرف زاد روتانا. أنا علمت في التيك توك ده. زي ما أنت قلت الجنوبي علم عربي أنا زاد علمت روتانا في تيك توك هنا. والله بجد والله.
بجد what?
يلا يا جماعة أنا مستعجل.
أنا ما منتظر 100% أنت أديك قلب بتشي بس أنت أصبر بس.
اديني على السيرة قلب كبير بتاعي الله ده.
قلب شنو؟ ضب ساكت أنت ماشي خد بطانية تخش في التليفون. أنا بلقاك في النهد.
أنا عندي فرين حقي اسم شنو ده بتاع جخمة
جملة جحمان.
أكان بتاع تيك توك جخمة هذا I want to.
What happened to your other كان نارمان ده خيرته ولا حصل له شنو؟
شغال
ها؟
شغال قلت.
خيرت اسم بس.
ما غيرت اسم ده أكاونت جديد.
ايوه يلا ما تخلي يلا يكون جحمانين. حتى الجنوبي ده زاد جنوبي يكون جحمان هسه بشيء. انا كنت داير اكبس بس للجنوبي هنا داير اكبس حاجه ده يمشي لك تقريبا 3000 ولا 23,000.
لو ده أنا قبالي كان مثل 5000 ذاته.
ما خلاص كبس.
أنا قلنا أكل مشكلة.
هم؟
أنكل ربطك تعرفه؟
اي ماله قال
صفا بتاع جخموكي.
ضمن الجخم.
أنا ما أعرف أسجد در نعمل حاجة له رستوي. I want to restore the
ودا
account.
خش في جروب سا خش في جروب سا.
والله أنا ما أعرف.
ما انت لما تخش في اكاديمي داك معناته حاجات كله بيخطفوا منك. يلا حصل له شنو انكل رب؟
ما حصل له حاجة.
والله مشكلة كبيرة. انا ما قدر افتح هنا.
أفتح أكاونت جديد ذاته.
تانا بيجيبنا انكل عجوز ولا انكل قديم؟
طب لسانك ده بقطعه برا.
انت عارفني كويس يا رمان، انا قاعد اتكلم كلام صح. حتى الجنوب زاد عارف كلام ده. المهم انا اخلي الناس التانيين يتكلموا.
Which is better, green hair?
انا
Or
apology زاد بقى ساكت.
which is better, green hair or blue hair? What do you guys think?
ده يا سمع كده.
The same? Okay, blue green.
مم.
Let me make the hair dark green, maybe this.